We're out of ink.
Climate change. It's everywhere. Know what else is everywhere? Cows. We gotta know everything that cows have to do with the environment. It's very important. Come on. Hi, I'm Maddox Grace, and welcome to the news, your #1 spot for information on celebrities, pop culture, and politics. Speaking of politics, today our subject is climate change. Let's talk about cows. Everyone likes cows. With us today is resident cow googler Maddox Grace. Tell us a little bit about cows, Maddox. Thank you, Maddox. Cows give us all kinds of things, such as milk, chocolate milk, strawberry milk, cheddar, vegetarian cheddar, Cheshire, Leicester, cottage cheese, garlic and herb rule, full fat and reduced fat cheese, Italian dolcette, cream cheese, Danish blue, gorgonzola, mascarpone, mozzarella, ricotta, methane. One moment. Did you just say methane? Can you not interrupt me in the middle of my sentence? Thank you. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, hamburgers, cheeseburgers. Did you know methane is one of the most prominent greenhouse gases? What did I just say? Cows are great, and we get a lot of stuff from them, but one of the things that we get from them is methane. Now you might be thinking, Maddox, what is methane? Are you gonna ask the question or what? Methane is a hydrocarbon that's also a primary component in natural gas. It's also the second most abundant greenhouse gas after CO2, but it's 25 times as potent when it comes to trapping heat in the atmosphere, which is terrible for the environment. Methane is emitted from all kinds of natural and artificial sources like landfills, oil and coal burning, and the agricultural industry. We'll be focusing on cows in the agricultural industry because I'm just gonna... Alright, we're doing that one. Yeah, that. I'm really good at making decisions. Anyways, it's pretty clear that excess methane isn't really doing any favors for the environment because since it contributes to global warming, it contributes to climate change, which is bad. This is why. So how do cows play into all of this? Cows have this nifty ability to digest what's called cellulose, which is a part of the plant's cell wall. It's really tough. This comes in handy since it means that we can feed them pretty much anything that humans aren't able to eat, but it comes at a cost. After a cow breaks down the plants that it eats, there's a lot of excess carbon dioxide and methane, which it has to release from its body by a process called... Yeah, that. I thought that would be funny. When cows flatulate, they release the carbon dioxide and methane that's inside of their bodies into the atmosphere. Now, individually this is fine because pretty much every animal does it, but cows are especially an issue because of their numbers. According to the WAF, there's about 1.5 billion cows in the world, each one individually spewing out methane and carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and making a mess of things from their excrement. Really, really gross. I said before that those gases are harmful to the environment because of climate change, and with so many animals doing this simultaneously, it's no wonder that the agricultural industry accounts for 11% of all greenhouse gas emissions in the world. 4% of those emissions are directly sourced from cows. Now that might not seem like much, but a 4% difference is the difference between $100 and $96. If you saw two products with those prices and they were exactly the same, I think we know which one you would buy. Ever wonder why you don't have snow days anymore? It's because the difference between 33 degrees and 32 degrees is 1, but it's also the difference between whether or not you have to drag yourself out of bed at 6 in the morning. It's a big difference. So what can you do? The answer is nothing, sort of. Unless you're a cow farmer on the side, but I'm willing to bet that you aren't. Really, the only thing that you can do to directly offset the cattle industry's emissions is to buy products from sources that try to reduce their own emissions. You can, however, do other things to reduce your own emissions, like recycling, using solar panels, and trying to use up less electricity. While it's unlikely that cutting the methane emissions from the cattle industry will have as big of an effect as, say, cutting off fossil fuels, it's still a step in the right direction to trying to bring the climate back to something that is sort of normal. Okay, bye.